If you like to stand out and don't want the same uniform as everyone else, the Jeep Sunchaser 4xe is perfect for you. In this video, what you tell me is just as important as what I tell you. Why? Jeep brought me here and explained it to me, that they are going to take into account the considerations, opinions, and judgment of the people who watch the video to consider these features, which are different. It has many features you'll love for your Jeep. To take those opinions into account and consider them for future production models, meaning the ones you can get, the ones you can buy. As I said, this is a prototype, so the Sunchaser is fascinating. Come with me. Let's discuss the front and its special features. I'll say up front, there are things visible in this shot that no other Jeep has. Obviously, almost all Jeeps have this, especially the 4xe models. This is the design, right? The 7-slot front grille reveals part of the radiator and the front camera with its washer, which is crucial for off-road use. The circular LED headlights from Jeep look good. In contrast, the black grille with the Sunchaser yellow, Sunchaser means one who chases the sun. It looks really good and is also complemented by a bumper with a front guard that offers a lot of protection, made of fully modular steel. You can customize, change, or remove it, and even add a winch, making it the perfect complement. That guard, like on Jeep vehicles, also has integrated fog lights. Coming along the side, I really like how Sunchaser looks, right? The word Sunchaser, which is the name of the model for this concept. And here's an interesting fact. It's not that Sunchaser is an official name for a model, a future Jeep model, but this is where your opinion really matters. Would you like a Jeep vehicle to be named something like that model, Sunchaser? Let me know in the comments, because that's what they're going to base it on how much approval and feedback the name and features get from the public. That's what they'll use to make a decision and implement it. To production, good. Here are the cuts. I believe this is standard on Jeep vehicles, but we have these large 40-inch tires, 17-inch rims, and a small Easter egg from Jeep. This is a special design for this concept, where they're also experimenting a bit with the opinions of each of the features and the cosmetic part, to see if they implement these concepts later on. Suspension setup. I see Bilstein here. The other thing I was testing was this itself, which doesn't really change compared to what other Jeep models already have integrated. The badge, the emblem, this here also looks really good. Here, the black engine cover contrasts with the yellow, also appearing on the cover. There aren't any graphics, unlike on the Rubicon 4xa, which has some graphics there, like electricity. They haven't left it like that here, since we need to check if this is a 4xe plug-in hybrid and see if we like it. Rather than putting it on a 4X, they should put it, for example, on a Willys, or for example, on a Rubicon or a Jeep Gladiator. So all those opinions are important, and I'm going to tell you about more features now. Special features. But first, if you like the video, please give it a like. I'm in Moab's beautiful desert too. It's like Disneyland for Jeep. Like and subscribe for more videos, including informative ones. Rankings, serious vehicle reviews, so subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. And for notifications, let's continue. And here I want you to pay attention to one of those features that no other has. And this is really interesting. Yes, those are fog lights, but what makes them special? Well, if you need light for the side area, let's say. It's getting dark. Imagine here with the sun. Well, I can't explain it graphically, but if it's getting dark and you need a bit of light over here, just a bit, not a lot of light, well, this does that. You just move it like this. We turn it around and you have light for the side. But if we even want to give it a bit more rotation, and as far as it turns, you have a lot of circular movement to be able to light up this whole area. That's a feature unique to this Jeep. Tell me how much you'd want it in other Jeeps and which models. And those rotating spotlights too. You have another one here and one in the middle. Now, focus on the rear part of this compartment. Why? This is another feature added to this Jeep. Look what it does. You have to move or it might hit your face. Look, it has a pretty practical door, like with a latch, so you can put your suitcases and accessories there. The tent, whatever you want. It has this feature, another characteristic that would be important to see in other Jeep products. Let me know what you think there too. Like I said, here's the plug, 4xe, since it's a plug-in hybrid. A plug-in hybrid combines an internal combustion engine with electricity, and the electricity gives you about 23 or 24 miles of purely electric range. I mention this because we're looking at concepts. Rephrase and condense the text by up to 15%. Retain all names and places. Keep the speaker's perspective. Avoid adding or inferring information. Ensure proper grammar. Like I said before, this Sunchaser is a prototype, but it's in a 4xe. Want to see the concept with the compartment? Would you like to see the Explorer Light's flexibility, such as their ability to be moved? On which model? If it's not a 4xe, which would you want to see it on? I'm already driving the Sunchaser 4xe. It feels very light. And of course, I'm here in one of the exercises where we have a pretty steep slope and a really good rock climb here. We have the opportunity that Jeep has given us to enjoy Moab. This is a beautiful setting. Well, I would love for many of you to have the chance to do this because it's very rewarding. And as I said, the Sunchaser, the 4xe, is very light. It's different from driving. For example, I later have one that's like a Gladiator, but it's also a concept based on the Gladiator platform. With this one, you generally enjoy more freedom. The weight of the vehicle allows you that. The good articulation, I feel, from the suspension itself allows you that. The grip is excellent, like sandpaper for these tires. It holds like a stamp with no issues. And here I've turned the GoPro around. 4. So you have the opportunity as well to enjoy what I'm seeing, and I'm following that Jeep. That's the honcho concept, and up ahead we have a Wrangler, a Rubicon. There are some 2012 concepts they've brought here too, which are really nice. And over there you can see the one that's kind of purple. They call it candy purple. Let's see if later on we get the chance to describe it to you. It's very 80s with lots of 80s colors, as you can see. These colors themselves, like the one on the honcho I have up here in front, they blend perfectly with Moab's natural setting. How about how it looks, that Jeep with that sport bar? I love it. It's the beautiful look it has. With a little slope, no problem. With this Sunchaser, the Sunchaser. And the rear part, as we see here, well, it's exactly the same as a 4xR. There really aren't any different features. I just want to highlight the accessories it has. But the possibility of putting the rack itself, the roof rack on top to carry more of your accessories. There we have the jack, which is the jack, so you can go calmly to do maneuvers. For an off-road vehicle with tires that size, that's what you use. There you have it. The Jeep Sunchaser. The instrument panel itself doesn't change compared to a regular 4xe like a Rubicon, without any problem. For the steering, we'll just discuss the details of this Sunchaser. In yellow and gray, the details. As for the design, we also see the yellow bar there, the screen itself. None of this changes, it's a concept, but mainly it's for us to pay attention to certain things. The exterior part, bodywork, features, part of the design of the concept itself. Here, since the center console remains unchanged, you lose four-wheel drive control and the differential lock. All of this itself that we're already familiar with in Jeeps, but it's important to see how they've styled this one, let's say, with the Rubicon in yellow stitched into this gray. I think that this interior itself is already available, but I'll confirm that for you later or in the description of this video. But anyway, it's the interior part of a Rubicon Sunchaser, a concept where we mostly have to look at or focus on the exterior part. And yes, they confirmed to me that this interior is exclusive, so I was wrong. I thought I had seen it in another product, maybe something similar, but no. This is unique due to the materials and interior design for the Sunchaser. What did you think? Let me know your opinion in the comments. What was the feature you liked the most about this Jeep? Was it the rotating light, the Explorer light for illumination, the compartment, or the color, which is also important? Let me know what you think of the name Sunchaser in the comments and rate the video if you liked it. Another great video will pop up over there. This might be about Jeep, so thanks for listening. Please rate it 1 to 10 and share your thoughts. Jeep will notice. Sending you a hug.